You already know what time it is. Welcome to the show where the real stay spinning. Popcorn ready, yeah, the cow will stay winning. From the opening scene to the end credit roll, every frame get love, every story gets told. I'm talking movie reviews, no rush, no hype. If it's fire, we'll say it. If not, we precise. From blockbusters big to the films you miss. If it hit different, yeah, we taking a risk. Just that real time. We have Frankie. Take a seat. Front row vision, yeah, we break it down neat. From the trailers to the
Hey there. We're back with one more episode of Real Time with Frankie, and we're kicking it off how we normally do with a trailer watch. The first trailer we're going to be watching is Super Mario Galaxy Movie.
Hey, big guy!
Oh,
You wanted to see us?
don't move, I'll be right up. Sipping the soup, cleaning the paint. Boodle-doo, boodle-doo, and also trim the bonsai bush. Here we go. Hey, Luigi! What's up, Mario? Behold! I made a masterpiece for Princess Peach. What do you think?
Love the colors!
It's trash.
How dare you look at my masterpiece and say that?
I'll burn the skin off your bones!
Wow. Sorry about that. That's the old Bowser talking. Still working through my demons, I suppose. Anyway, I need my 8 hours or else I really turn into a monster.
I'm Bowser Jr., and I'm gonna be taking my father now!
Princess Rosalina, you're coming with me!
So, I don't have much to say about this movie, but I can say that I knew a sequel was coming. You can go back to my old videos. I've got a movie review Monday about the Super Mario Brothers movies with my podcast partner Herb, and it was in there we said we knew that they were going to make a sequel. Same directors, same producers from last time, a lot of the same cast. And they got some new voices in here. We got Brie Larson playing a character. Benny Safdie is playing a character. I believe Donald Glover is being introduced. We've got Issa Rae and Louise Guzman. Okay, so a lot of the same cast, or all the original cast, some new faces. A lot of the same team working on the movie as the first time. I'm not a big animation person, so I can assure you that this will not get a movie review from me, as I don't have a partner to force me to watch it this time. But if it's something that you're interested in, listen to the old movie review. To me, I'm just not interested in animation films anymore. But the first movie was not a bad movie, okay? I'm just not going to watch this one. I'm not going to tell you not to watch it, but if that's something you into, head out to the theaters and watch it when it comes out, April 1st. Okay. Next trailer watch we've got is a movie starring Keanu Reeves, produced and also starring Jonah Hill. It's called Outcome.
Reef Hawk, for the last 4 decades, America's favorite movie star. starring in 3 of the biggest franchises in film history, you've had 5 years off. I mean, how are you going to frame the 5 years thing?
I won't say that I was hiding a heroin addiction from the public, and that my best friends and my insane lawyer helped me cover it up for years.
That is a really smart omission.
Strong omission.
The day I walked down the street I used to wander, yeah.
Bubby and Tyra, we got a big problem.
There's a video.
What's on it?
I have no idea.
I need to know everyone who hates you. You need to go and apologize to them. And without them realizing it, feel out if they're the ones behind the video.
Who hates me?
Your old manager, your old trainer, your new trainer, your old pool guy, your old pool guys, your mom. Your mom hates you. Then I have like a separate list for like directors, actors, costume designers, hair and makeup people, craft service, whatever, and like executives that you've worked with if you want me to start on that.
Jesus Christ.
Now I'd like to introduce you to your new crisis team.
Oh, I pray to God you didn't say the word on that video.
What? No.
I know, he knows, we know.
We know, brother. But if you did, we're gonna hold hands and walk through the fire together, my brother.
I brush my shoes, then I hum from the video.
Can I ask you something, Reef?
Of course.
What are you sorry for?
How do I put this the right way? You're not a good person.
There was all these...
Mom, I have a lot to apologize to you for.
Sorry. Could we try that one more time, hon? The label wasn't cheated towards camera, and that was such a great emotional moment. I'm so touched, genuinely.
You're Reef Hawk.
Reef Hawk.
Reef Hawk.
Reef Hawk.
I wish you cared about what we thought of you, Reef, more than a bunch of people on the internet.
Why did you stay, my friend? Why are you still here?
I ordered food and I already paid for it on the app.
The day I walked down the street I used to wander, yeah. Shook my...
What even is an apology, Reef?
myself a bit.
Is it for you? Is it for me?
There was all these...
Isn't an apology just show also?
Are you ready?
We're already started.
How lucky can one man get?
So I like this movie trailer, right? This movie outcome, Keanu Reeves is playing a character named Reef, and he's coming back into the limelight. He's a disgraced celebrity, and he's coming back into the limelight after like 4 or 5 years of hiding. He's being threatened during his comeback. He's being threatened with, a mysterious video. I've got something that you don't want out. Trust me. You don't want me to expose this video. And now the movie is on a mission of who could it be? Who did I offend so badly that they would threaten me like this? And he's basically going on an apology tour. Finds out that he has a lot of enemies. It's got a really good cast. Keanu Reeves, of course, Jonah Hill, Cameron Diaz is in here. Matt Bomer, David Spade, Susan Lucci, Laverne Cox is going to be in this film. And just more people, right? All these names I just said on IMDb, they're not listed with their character names yet. So maybe there's going to be some twist in the film or something. But according to this trailer, to me, I can already see that this movie is going to be something like a cautionary tale of how you treat people, who you are now, so it doesn't affect your future, right? For me, it resonates personally. Everybody's got issues in their family, so that cautionary tale of something, it resonates with me personally. I admit all the time to poor behavior I've had in the past, and it's gotten to a point where it's really hard to make up for past actions, even though that's not who I am anymore. But people, family, that's how it is. So I think that this movie is going to be a very interesting watch. I don't have Apple products or Apple services or Apple devices anywhere in my home. So I'm not going to be able to watch it. Should I get the opportunity to watch it, if I run into somebody with those services and devices, I'm going to see if I can watch it. I really hope I'm able to do a movie review for this one, because I think it's going to be a really good film. Jonah Hill producing and directing on this movie. His directorial debut on an original screenplay that he had was a really, really great film called Mid-90s. And that was another film that just resonated with the people of that time. So I think Jonah Hill has a very good eye for what he wants to make his vision to be. Whenever he conceptualizes an idea, I think he is absolutely phenomenal at executing his vision. So that's another reason why I think this is going to be a really good watch. I really enjoyed Mid-90s, and this trailer alone makes me feel like I'm going to enjoy it. So should I get the opportunity to watch it, you can expect a movie review from me about Outcome. Okay, coming out April 10th. You guys saw it in the trailer. Okay. I want to introduce a new segment. Okay. I have been watching movies for a very long time, but not in my entire life. I'll say most of my adult life. I've really been intrigued in movies because of my, very small acting career. Right. I've been intrigued in being in movies, and when I watch movies, it's a studying thing, not just for entertainment. But I must say that oftentimes I am questioned. Right. What's being questioned about me? My black card is being questioned because when I watch movies, I don't want to say that my taste in movies is elevated, because there are a lot of great black films out there, but it's just definitely not mainstream. My taste in film is definitely not mainstream. So there are a lot of black classics that I just haven't seen. And let me tell you something, in person, if I see you in person and you hear the movies that I haven't watched, people have given me some really, really big and bad, bold reactions to hearing the things I haven't watched. So I think it's very, very funny. But the segment I want to introduce is going to be called Reviewing My Black Card. Okay. And what I've done, I've gotten a list of 50 black films that are considered classics. If you can see here, I've already watched 32 of them. So out of 50, I'm already 32 movies in. I want to go one by one and finish watching everything on this list. And I'll come to you and talk to you about my first time watching these things. Just a little snippet. I'll say this. I'm 35 years old, and I watched Boys in the Hood 4 years ago. I was 31 when I watched Boys in the Hood. And after I saw the movie Boys in the Hood for a whole week, I had the most violent dreams. It was insane to me. I hated it. It was the worst sleep I ever had over a long period of time. But I want to, get over this part in my life, or I just want to stop having these conversations like, what? You haven't seen this movie? Are you even black? Blah, 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 blah. So I'm going to be introducing a segment called Reviewing My Black Card, where I'm going to be bringing to you my first time opinion on the rest of these black films that are considered classics. Okay. I'm probably not going to do it in an episode. There'll probably be independent segments that are released during the week, but watch out for those. If it's something that you'll be interested in keeping up with me on, I'm going to bring it to you. Okay. I hope you all stand by to listen to those and watch those as well. Okay. Thank you for that. Moving on to the next part of my show, it is Director's Notes, guys. So in this segment of Director's Notes, I saw a story that just blew my mind, okay? And I wanted to bring it to you guys, okay? My Director's Note piece this week is going to discuss Hollywood not needing humans anymore. There's a thin line in filmmaking. We've always known it existed, but we never thought we'd actually cross it. Not like this. Because for over a century, Hollywood has been built on one simple, powerful truth. You cannot fake a human performance. You can light it, you can edit it, and even enhance it, but at its core, it has to come from a real person with a real voice, a real face, making real moments. And now we're entering a time where that truth is being challenged. Recently, a story came out about the late Val Kilmer, a legendary actor whose voice and presence defined roles for decades. Even after losing much of his voice to illness, he was still honored in his final appearance in the Top Gun sequel. And now, through artificial intelligence, that same presence is being recreated, not for a moment, not for a tribute, but for an entire feature-length performance. Let that sit for a second. A full performance from someone who's no longer here to give it. If that doesn't make you say, hold up, wait a minute, it should. Because this isn't just about technology. It's about ownership. It's about consent. It's about what we're willing to accept in exchange for convenience. We've already seen hints of this shift. In the movie Flash that came out in 2023, audiences believed that they might have seen appearances from legacy figures like John Wesley Shipp, who portrayed a version of the Flash in the CW series. And there were others as well. Christopher Reeves and the original, the very, very first Superman to ever be on screen, and the very first Superwoman on screen. They were digital renderings of these individuals and these characters. But back to John Wesley Shipp, he spoke out shortly after The Flash was released, declaring that he was never on set and he wasn't paid for the digital image that looked exactly like him. Stuff like this raises uncomfortable questions like, not just, can we do this, but should we? Because when technology allows studios to recreate someone, the power dynamic changes. Suddenly, a performance is no longer a collaboration. It's something that studios have never had before. That is control without collaboration. Think about that. No scheduling conflicts, no contract disputes, no creative differences between actor, producer, writer, studio heads. Just data. Just a performance that can be adjusted, re-edited, reshaped over and over and over and over and over again until it's perfect. But perfection has never been what makes great acting. Imperfection is. The pause that wasn't planned, the line delivery that hits on the third take, or the chemistry between two actors. That's not a code. That's connection. And when we remove that, we're not evolving the art form, we're flattening it. Now here's where this becomes real for the audience, because it's easy to point at studios, it's easy to point at technology, but the truth is, none of this works without us, the viewing audience. Studios don't just create content, they respond to behavior, they follow attention, and they follow dollars. So here's the uncomfortable part. If audiences fully embrace AI-generated performances, Hollywood will fully replace human ones. Not out of malice, but out of efficiency. And once that shift happens, there's no going back. So the real question becomes, what are we, as viewers, willing to support? Because every ticket purchased, and every stream clicked, and every trending conversation is a vote. It's a quiet vote, but a powerful one. So imagine this. A future where a major film is released, featuring a fully AI-generated performance from an actor who is no longer here. We're eliminating press tours. We're eliminating marketing interviews, the traditional movie rollout. We're eliminating behind-the-scenes stories, blooper reels, stuff like that. A movie becomes just a product. And in that moment, the audience has a choice. Not a loud, organized protest, no outrage, just a decision. Do we engage with it the way we would a real performance, or do we pause and recognize what's being removed? Because sometimes the strongest statement an audience can make is not what they say, but what we refuse to normalize. Not rejection, not outrage, just restraint. Just the quiet understanding that some things should still require a human being. Because if we don't draw that line, no one else will. And one day we may sit in a theater watching something that looks perfect, sounds perfect, feels almost right, but deep down we'll know no one was really there. The movie coming out with Val Kilmer in it is called As Deep as the Grave, right? We as viewers have a very, very big decision to make. Do we entertain the idea of fully generated AI performances? Or do we demand Hollywood keep people where people need to be? That's been Director's Notes, and this has been Real Time with Frankie. Follow me everywhere you can. I'm on every social at Discuss the Film. If you've listened this long or watched this long, thank you for your support. I'll see you next time.